My name is David Barry from Jewish Online Magazine, and welcome to Jewish Online Magazine's Jewish Newspaper Review. And I've got two special panellists with me. On my left, I have Carol Gould. Welcome to Jewish Online Magazine.
Thank you.
Carol is an American broadcaster. And on my right, we have Geoff Flashman. Welcome to Jewish Online Magazine.
Thank you.
And Geoff is a ZF spokesman.
One of the things that struck me is the story about the chief rabbi being interviewed by David Frost and the 2,000 people booking seats. And what I found interesting in this piece, it's on page 3 of the JC, is David Frost asked the question that every Jewish person gets asked at every dinner party with non-Jewish people, is why did only 13 Jews die and 1,300 Palestinians when there was the most recent conflict? And I often turn around and just say, well, why would you like more Jews to die? You know, get a machine gun and go out and just shoot Jews in Golders Green. And then, oh, I wouldn't do a thing like that. But actually, it's interesting what Sachs's answer was. He kind of beat around the bush. He said, oh, I don't like these, this kind of moral equivalence. But what he didn't say is what I always say when I'm on Arab television, Iranian, or whatever non-Jewish television station I'm on, even Sky, is Israel has had the best civil defense for infrastructure of any country in the world, including the U.S., for 64 years. In the U.S., they were all running around buying gas masks. Where can we get a gas mask after 9/11? But Israel protects its citizens. And one of the reasons why I say this to people is so many people die when there is a conflict is because these surrounding countries do nothing to protect their civilians. And we also know that Hezbollah has been known to put civilians into buildings. And then afterwards, Robert Fisk on the front page of the Independent the next day, the brutal Israelis massacring Arabs, Palestinians. And it isn't, I'm surprised that Sachs didn't say that, because it isn't the issue. The issue is civil defense, as I put in big capital letters here.
And Geoff, from the Jewish News, just carrying on this David Frost Chief Rabbi event last week, headlines on the Jewish News, gay Jews have been shunned.
Yeah, well, it's always a touchy subject when we start talking about these issues. And the thing that struck me actually was the comments a bit later on by Benjamin Cohen. He's a publisher of Pink News. He says the idea that he being the chief rabbi, does not seek to impose his views on society, doesn't tally with his opposition to gay marriage. It'll be interesting to see how he votes when he reaches the House of Lords in 2 weeks. And I just thought that that those who are not gay have to respect those who are, but it seems the reverse sometimes isn't always true.
What do you think, Carol? Chief Rabbi attacks intolerance towards homosexuals.
I'll tell you something, that in the past month or so, when gay marriage has been the top story on the British news cycle, except for Alex Ferguson retiring and David Beckham retiring, a lot of my friends who are gay and who hold very high positions and extremely important jobs, it's an interesting view that they take. We really don't want to hear about us.
Yes.
Can this please just be kept on low profile? I don't want to marry my partner.
Yes.
I don't want it to be in Parliament. I don't know what is obsessing David Cameron, unless it's Nick Clegg putting pressure on him from the Liberal side. And it's interesting that many friends of mine who ascribe to being homosexual are fed up. They're embarrassed. They almost feel there could be a backlash, that if it's taken too far, right-wing, the fascist elements will be beating up gay people in the street.
Yes.
And that's an interesting element of this.
But is it not the gay people pushing this, though, to make this front line? Well, yes, but is he not responding to pressure from beneath?
I don't see anything. I've been reading a lot about this issue.
Carol, my personal opinion, and I've discussed this with my wife before, is what people do in their bedroom, in their own privacy, is their own cheshbon, and you know, for it to be put into the public domain all the time, I agree with you, Carol. I mean, listen, what people do in their bedroom is their own business, and there is their own cheshbon, and that's fine, and I think we should leave it like that. Carol, on Sunday, we've got the Closer to Israel parade.
Oh, yes.
It's the back of the Jewish News, celebrating Israel's 65th birthday. What, are you looking forward to Sunday? Will you be going?
Oh, I'm going to make a point of going. I hope they have good security. Whenever these things happen, I always worry, particularly in light of the killing of the British soldier in Woolwich. I hope that there isn't some sort of demonstration by these peculiar extreme right groups who, although they rant and rave about Muslims, a lot of them are also very anti-Semitic and anti-Israel. So I hope the security will be good. I've no doubt it will. And I'm looking forward to it. Let's just hope it isn't minus 12 degrees.
Yes, Geoff, and obviously, speaking on behalf of the ZF, a big event on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, the ZF are one of some 45 groups that are going to be going, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to be part of a parade, which starts around midday. And
what do you think the objective is on Sunday? What's the objective,
I think
Geoff?
the objective is to raise the profile of how amazing this state of Israel is, and what it's done in 65 years is incredible. There's no other country like Israel. There's no other country that can turn a land that was swampland and desert into a desert that blooms.